Hey church, it's Pastor Geoffrey with the weekly video blog for the coming weekend, which is January 17th and 18th. It's Tuesday here at the office, and I want to make you guys aware of the upcoming activities for the church for the week. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we are going to get together for our fellowship meal at 6 p.m. in the fellowship hall at the church, and that's going to be followed by our Bible study on the Antichrist. I said last week I was thinking that we could finish up our study of the Antichrist, but not so fast. So we didn't quite get through it all, so we're going to finish that up this Wednesday. And so we'll get together after that fellowship meal at 7 p.m. and then we'll finish that study up. And then we go into Thursday, and the ladies will be back together for the BSF Bible Study. That Bible study is called Exile and Return, working through some of the earlier parts of the Old Testament and walking through some great books of the Bible. So ladies, if you've been a part of that, I'm sure you've been blessed by that. If you haven't been a part of that, you can join at any time. Just show up at the fellowship hall 10 a.m. on Thursday morning, and they'll get you plugged in. And then we move into the weekend. And on Saturday morning, our church is going to be hosting the men's prayer breakfast for the Valley. Jamie Hargett will be in town, and we will have a great time of fellowship. The men of the church love every man in the church to be able to show up for that event. We meet up at the fellowship hall at 7:30 in the morning, and we'll be there to pray with each other, pray to strengthen each other, pray for our communities, for all the churches that we are represented in the group. And so men, be a part of that on Saturday morning. Then we move into Sunday, and if we go into the Sunday service, we're going to go back to the book of Daniel, but we're going to start a new chapter. We finished up Daniel chapter 8, and we're going into Daniel chapter 9, the last four books of the book of Daniel, the last four chapters rather of the book of Daniel. Very interesting stuff in there, some past, some future. But we want to start with the first 19 verses of Daniel chapter 9, because what we have there is an example prayer from Daniel. Daniel looks at the situation for himself and the situation for his people, and he orates it was a beautiful prayer that I think is an example for all of us to be able to use. Now, there's lots of good prayers in the Bible. Many people look to the Lord's Prayer from Matthew chapter 6, for example. That's a great prayer as well. There are patterns that we can get from these prayers that are in the Bible, and we'll do a little bit of that this coming weekend as we look at Daniel's specific situation and why he prayed what he did. So a very instructive type of a message from Daniel chapter 9. Go ahead and read Daniel chapter 9, those first 19 verses in preparation for Sunday morning. And I hope we're going to have a great time of sharing together. We're going to have some songs about prayer. We're going to have some prayer for ourselves and the community as a part of that service. So that's what's going to happen on Sunday. So, great opportunity to get involved with the church, either on Wednesday night for fellowship meal and Bible study, Thursday for the ladies, men together on Saturday morning, and that worship service for everybody on Sunday morning. Hope you guys are going to have a great week. Love you guys, and we'll see you at the church.